What are you doing? You can't come in here. This is a private office, you know. I could call the police, or Joe, or somebody else who's really strong, so just go away. You're not gonna kill me, are you?
Where's Joe?
Where's Joe?
You heard me. I want to see him.
You're not gonna hurt him, are you? Like you did Johnny?
Get him, hmm?
Jack, don't do it, really. You're in enough trouble as it is.
Dee, I want to see him now.
Okay, but just don't mess up the office.
Idiot!
I'm going. Don't get upset. I'll send him right.
Hello, Frank. This is Kimberly Harris. I want you to talk to my mother for me. She wants my baby. Tell Mama I'm ready to sell it to her, but she has to sign the check. And make sure it's for the full $1,500,000. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Hi, it's Jill. I have to see you. It's 12 o'clock now. I've got some appointments outside the office now, so I'll try to catch you later. I wish you were home, Frank. It's urgent.
Don't let the story develop without you. Watch an entire week's worth of General Hospital in a single day with the General Hospital Marathon. It's the only way to get the complete picture. The General Hospital Marathon, Sundays, starting at noon on SoapNet. Dealmaker.
To new beginnings.
Troublemaker.
Jack, what the hell were you thinking?
Would you back off, Joe?
Toastmaker.
To burying the hatchet.
Get to know Jack Abbott, a man with a thirst
Scotch neat?
for the fine things in life. The Young and the Restless, weeknights at 7 on SoapNet.
Stay right here. I'll go get a couple glasses.
They say a baby changes everything.
If your wife was pregnant, carrying her lover's child, would you take her back?
In this house,
I may be pregnant, but I can still take you on.
that's a bit of an understatement.
Looks like I'm moving in.
You all deserve each other.
What happens next
You get that tramp and her belly out of my house.
will rock
Shut up and get out.
your
I will stop this.
cradle.
That man's a maniac.
What?
Don't take off the tape.
Watch All My Children, weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Introducing the Hanes All Over Comfort Bra with comfort sock straps that stay in place. It's perfect from every angle.
Annie? That's beautiful.
New Crayola Color Wonder Mess-Free Paint only shows up on Color Wonder paper. Look for it in the Crayola aisle.
Turn your foundation into a sensation.
Now we're talking.
Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline, New York. Only an airsoft mousse. Blends to flawless matte perfection. Dream Matte Mousse Foundation.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
If anybody had told me that I would end up teaching in a high school diploma program for ex-offenders, I would have laughed out loud.
Judith DeVries co-founded an adult high school for ex-offenders. She's earning her PhD online from Walden University.
If somebody told me today I could never do this again, I would cry.
When you earn your master's or PhD online at Walden University, you gain the knowledge and credentials you need to make a positive change in your career and in the lives of others. Visit our website or call this toll-free number to consult with a Walden advisor. Walden faculty are practicing leaders in their fields. Our dynamic online courses fit your life and offer a rich, interactive learning experience. We also offer financial aid options. Call or go online now, and we'll waive your application fee.
Walden University provides an opportunity for people to receive outstanding educational credentials while living out your dream about changing the world.
Walden University. A higher degree, a higher purpose.
I saw Kimberly Harris.
You did?
Yep.
When?
Today. She came to the office and she was looking for you.
Where is she now?
I don't know. Gone, missing. We had an awful meeting.
Have you eaten yet?
No.
Well, neither have I. I'm starved, okay?
But, Frank, there is something wrong with her. She looked terrible. She's not thinking clearly.
Well, we knew that. Jill, I want to hear all about Kimberly Harris, but I move we continue the discussion over a tuna fish sandwich, okay?
I second the motion.
Now, start from the top. What do you mean she came to the office and now she's missing again?
Well, the truth is, we had a quarrel.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Not very professionally, I realized that, but I couldn't help it.
What happened?
I got angry. She came to the office and she asked for you.
Aha, you got jealous, huh? Yeah.
No, not really. All right, so I would prefer to think of Coleridge and Ryan as a partnership. So my pride got in the way and I got off the track. And the other thing is that I know she wants to talk to you because you were a man and she can manipulate you.
Oh, interesting point. What happened then?
Well, she wanted to know what her legal rights were as far as the baby was concerned.
Her legal? She's the baby's mother.
Obviously. But she claims that Seneca and Ray are trying to take the baby away from her. That's why she wants your help to protect her and the baby.
Well, that doesn't add up. I've spoken to Ray and Seneca. They both are concerned about the baby's health. That doesn't mean I want to take the child away from her.
It's ridiculous. I told her that. That's when I started to lose my cool.
Aha. Coleridge on the rampage, huh?
Yeah, maybe a little. I told her to face that she was lying and that I had already spoken to her mother and she had told me the whole proposal. And that's when there was this sudden change.
What did she say? Did she deny it?
No, not at all. She launched into this old routine about how nobody loves her, nobody cares about her, and that's why she needed the money so she could, well, take care of herself.
What is it?
I don't know about Ray, but the couple of times I talked to Seneca when he came to me to talk about the divorce, he made it very clear that he wanted to cut Kimberly out of his life.
And?
Maybe she's right. Ray abandoned her all those years. Seneca wants a divorce. And when a woman is pregnant, her feelings are very sensitive. I guess I can identify with the fact that she may feel abandoned. I tried to comfort her, but Frank, she really wants to sell that baby. And the worst part of it is that she wants your help.
I know. She left a message on my service on the machine there. She wants me to ask Ray for a check, $1.5 million.
You know, this whole idea of selling the baby, it is so disgusting to me.
I agree. I just wish we could find her.
Well, so do I. It's my fault. I should have asked for all the information before she ran out of the office.
No, don't worry about it. There was obviously nothing you could do.
Ooh. Ooh.
Onions?
Yeah. Why do I always get stuck with chopping the celery and the onions?
Because I have to drain the tuna.
There you go, little lady.
Well, this is a nice surprise. I didn't think I was ever gonna see you again.
I don't really feel like talking to anybody. I don't feel very good. I'm gonna have my drink and leave.
Well, what's the rush? Hey, I know how it feels when you're feeling down in the dumps. Maybe what you need's a little company.
No. I really don't.
A pretty girl like you shouldn't have to spend the whole evening alone.
Pretty girl like me ought to be able to do whatever she wants to do, including having a drink by herself. So why don't you go sit with your friends?
Them? Yeah. They're all right, but, they're bums, you know? You're all tensed up about the guy on the boat. What do you say we, forget about him? You and me.
No, thanks. Look, I'm done with my drink, just about. I gotta go. I'm meeting somebody. I just get to the houseboat and lie down.
Hey, you better let me help you. You know, the marina's a long way down there, and you're looking a little green around the gills. What do you say? You ready?
I told him he couldn't just barge in, you know, that it was impolite and scary. You know, it's no wonder that he doesn't have any friends, because, I mean,
Hi, Jack.
murderers, what am I supposed to think?
Dee, everything's okay.
And the way he was asking for you, I was afraid for you.
It's all right. Everything's fine.
It is.
Mm-hmm. I don't see Jack coming after me with any blunt instruments, do you?
Well, no, not yet.
All right. I mean, Jack's a tough guy, but I think I can handle him. But you did the right thing to interrupt me. You and Jack should feel free to see me anytime. We're all family, right?
That's right. We're all related. Sort of.
Why don't you go back to your customers and dazzle the world, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Good idea, if you're okay.
Well, good to see you. What can I do for you?
I don't know where to start. Never done this before.
Never done what?
Swallowed my pride.
Why don't you have a seat, huh?
Thanks.
Can I get you something? Coffee?
Oh, no.
Drink?
Oh, no. I've had enough of that lately, maybe too much.
You've had reason. Life hasn't been giving you any breaks lately.
Well, that's why I'm here. You see, I can't work on the docks anymore because murder rap. And I exhausted all possibilities of getting a job as a reporter before word is out. Finelli can be bought. And with the apartment and Ryan, expenses are mounting, and I know there's a lot of people worse off than me, but,
Jack, do you want to borrow some money? Come on, level with me.
Look, Joe, a lot's going on between us. You know that. I mean, before you and Siobhan went to Sea Island, I carried on a one-man smear campaign against Joe Novak.
You said something a minute ago about swallowing your pride. Pride has nothing to do with this. It's a very simple question. Do you need money or not?
I'd like to borrow some money.
You're not alone in the world, Jack. You have a family.
Oh, I know. I can't go to the Ryans. Johnny doesn't ever want to see me again, and May, despite everything that's happened, has been kind enough to take Ryan until I pull myself together.
I don't mean just the Ryans. I mean me. I'm family, too.
I didn't know where else to go, Joe.
You're in a rotten situation. It takes a strong man to ask for help. How much do you need?
Well, look, I don't want to be alone till I get back on my feet.
How much?
Well, I don't know. I mean, money disappears so fast these days.
I got an idea. A loan isn't gonna do you much good if you can't find work to pay it back. I'll go you one better than a loan. We need an extra bartender, somebody to work swing. You want the job?
A job? I didn't expect you to offer me a job.
Before you say no, just think it over. I know you're overqualified. It's not exactly the career you mapped out for yourself, but steady money.
I don't know what to say.
How about yes?
And thank you.
You mean you'll take it?
I sure will.
Hey, great.
I can't believe it. You know, the last few days, with all the setups and someone even shooting at me, I felt that I wasn't in control of my own life. Maybe this is the break I need to get myself back together.
I know how you feel. And the Ryans are going to be very happy to have you working at the Crystal Palace. With me.
Well, don't keep it to yourself. Spread some of that music around.
What?
You have such a content expression on your face. It seems to me that you must be humming a tune under your breath.
I am, in a way. I just put Ryan to bed. She's terrific.
That she is, and more.
I read one of her Dr. Seuss books, and she recited all the words along with me.
Ah, yes, that's one of her little tricks. When you began, did she tell you she never heard the story before?
Yes, and I started reading, and she knew the whole thing by heart.
Oh, yes. Well, children know a lot more than they let on.
I wonder what she thinks about Jack.
I can't be sure, but his behavior doesn't seem to be affecting her. I mean, she doesn't ask any questions, and she seems cheery as ever.
Poor thing. If she had any idea what shape he was in, she's innocent of the whole thing.
Well, it's a blessing, my dear. Jack is looking for all the wrong solutions to his problems, drinking, pulling away from the family. That can't be good for the little one.
He loves Ryan so much. I wish for her sake he wasn't so angry and defiant.
I'm afraid under that anger and defiance lies feelings of failure and guilt. He's just such a proud man, he doesn't want to burden us with it. But he's suffering, let me tell you.
When I got to the last few pages of the story, she was still saying the words, but her eyes were closed. She was asleep by the time I was finished. I leaned over and kissed her cheek, and she smiled. Oh, I couldn't take my eyes off her.
There's something about a sleeping babe.
Yeah. Makes you want to have one of your own.
I didn't know that you were contemplating having a little one.
Are you surprised?
Yes.
I love children, and so does Joe, so naturally we're thinking about it. Now, what is this little song you're singing?
Oh, am I being obvious?
Oh, you'd have to be blind to miss it.
Well, there's something very special about the joy of a grandchild. You only have to look at your father when he's with Ryan to know that. I mean, Lord, he's 10 years younger and as mischievous as a schoolboy.
Well, I do want children, but not quite yet. There's something else I want to do with my life first.
Oh, what would that be?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. It's unusual. Oh, can you believe it? I feel shy saying this. Me, Siobhan Ryan.
Novak.
Novak.
Yes.
Listen to me, I forget my own name.
Well, why don't you just sort of take a deep breath and begin at the beginning?
Well, I'm thinking of going back to school.
Well, that's lovely.
Well, actually, I've done more than think about it. I've applied, and I've been accepted as a candidate.
I think that's wonderful, darling. What, are you going back to get another degree?
No, not really. It's, there is no degree. It's more of a vocational school. Very rigorous training, lots of physical work. I'm gonna have to get back in shape.
Well, that's not a bad idea. I mean, if you're considering having a little one. What school is this?
It's the police academy. I'm gonna be a policewoman.
Well, well. Are you expecting some kind of negative response from me?
Well, yes, I expected you to tell me I'm crazy, that it's too dangerous, it's a bad idea.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, love, but police work is not a crazy idea, in my opinion. I mean, there have been policemen on the Cleary side and on the Ryan side. It's practically a family tradition.
Yes, but they were men.
Well, nowadays, that doesn't seem to make much difference. And besides which, with your temperament, I don't understand why you didn't come to this conclusion before now.
I can't believe it. You're pleased. I expected to win you over.
Well, Don, you've always had an instinct to fight injustice, and police work is a good and imaginative channel for that.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Let's stick to the facts here. I haven't always been a do-gooder.
No? Well, what about a certain Mr. O'Halloran and a Duchess?
Oh, Duchess. Oh, that beautiful German Shepherd. What a bark on that dog.
Yes, That O'Halloran man used to beat that poor creature until you got in the way, kicking and screaming and scratching. I mean, I think you were only 8 years old.
Didn't the police show up?
Yeah, they certainly did. They had to pull you off of the man. And poor Duchess, she was cowering behind a tree, whining because she'd scared to death.
The police were on my side. It seems to me they adopted Duchess.
Yes, they certainly did. So you see, even way back then, you were fighting for the underdog. Just happened to be a real dog, that's all. Hello, darling. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I'm sure your father will be, too.
I'm worried about Joe.
Now, don't you go making up your mind for him like you tried to make it up for me. I'm sure Joe will support you in your choice.
Sure.
Next is Ryan's Hope. Then, get to know the real story on back-to-back episodes of Soapography, only on SoapNet.
Have you noticed, sir, the halo that's around my head?
I don't want to be answerable to anybody else on the face of this earth.
Ryan's Hope, next on SoapNet.
Let's get him back.
The rules of revenge sex. When you do it good.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Tell your exes unintentionally.
I thought you knew. I mean, you didn't?
And throw the first punch. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Sunday, stand up and cheer for an ABC Family movie premiere event.
We are moving to Crenshaw Heights.
She was an outsider who didn't fit in.
My old squad would have made yours look like newbies. Prove it.
Now, every move counts. Heroes, Hayden Panettiere, Solange Knowles-Smith. Bring it on, All or Nothing. Premiere Sunday at 8/7 Central. Only on ABC Family. A new kind of family.
I had credit problems.
Everyone turned me down for a computer.
Except Help Me to Buy. They helped me get this amazing computer system with no credit check.
At Help Me to Buy, your past credit problems won't stop you from owning a computer. You only need a home phone and an active checking account to qualify. Call now. Look at all you get. A new high-speed, internet-ready computer, a 17-inch color monitor, Microsoft Windows XP, and a huge package of extra software, 12 months of supercharged internet access, an amazing digital camera, and a 3-in-1 printer, copier, scanner. You also get a cool MP3 player and 100 music downloads. Everything you see here. And with Help Me to Buy's exclusive skip pay, you can even skip a payment if things are tight.
Now, I'm on the internet every day.
Call Help Me to Buy now. Our computer care specialists are standing by to ship your complete system to your home.
It's a great sandwich. Especially the onions and the celery. The way you chopped them, oh, it's perfect.
Oh, no, 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 no. It was the way you drained the tuna. It made all the difference in the world.
One last thought about Kimberly. You said she didn't look too good?
She looked terrible.
Kid works herself up too much. She's probably not getting enough sleep.
No, I don't think it was exhaustion. I think it was pain.
What do you mean? What kind of pain?
She had this sharp pain before she ran out of the office, just about here.
Was that normal?
Oh, kicking is normal, but it comes as a surprise. But this pain, she looked frightened. I don't know, it could have been a labor pain. It could have been a cramp.
Then she could be in danger?
Yeah. If it's labor pains, yes. And she's only 7 months pregnant.
I better call Ray. Let her know we've heard from her.
Frank, you know, Kimberly Harris is not a great friend of mine, but I really am concerned about the baby.
I don't want your help. I want to be alone. Besides, I'm not going to the houseboat. I'm going to get in the cab and I'm going to go home and meet my husband. He's expecting me.
Sit down. You know you're not going to find any cabs down here now. Why don't you stay with me? I'll show you a good time.
Please leave me alone. Bartender, please help me. Please.
Yeah, mate, can you give us a hand here?
Well, looks like you're doing fine all by yourself.
I was just trying to explain to my friend how things can get rough down What do you think of this one? Ain't she pretty?
She's a cutie, all right.
Yeah, and you can tell she's got a lot of real class, too. From head to toe, and everywhere in between. Look, I'm ready anytime you're ready, but I think we better go soon. Your sea legs are gonna give out.
No, I think I'd like another brandy, please.
Oh, another brandy for my pretty friend. Well, maybe she's in a mood for a little party after all. Your drink's coming right up.
Leave me alone. Please help me.
It'll be $10.
Yeah, get him. He's a nice guy, but greedy, huh? Hey, hold on, mate. We better skip the brandy and get you home. Yeah, here, come on, lean on me.
No, don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. Here. Buy your friends another round.
Lady, that's $100.
Nice going.
Love, heartache, and lots of sibling drama. Catch up with ABC's most endearing family, the Walkers, brothers and sisters, A Family Matter. Saturday, March 31st at 12 midnight on SoapNet.
Good morning. It's a lovely morning, and I've been up since the crack of dawn, slaving over a hot stove to bring these lovely goodies to my lovely husband. Voila! Which is French for your favorite breakfast, cherry cheese Danish, OJ squeezed by yours truly, lots and lots of hot coffee, and the morning paper.
What do you want, Siobhan?
Things have fallen into place for us, Mr. Vartova. Joe has handed us Jack Finelli's head on a silver platter. I can waste him whenever you want.
There's something wonderful about Great Heights. Looking at all that scurrying around, I vow I'll slow down and take life easier, but I'm sure I'll forget that resolution once I go down in the elevator and join the madding crowd. Is it madding or maddening?
Both, I think. I made a resolution, too.
What's that?
I'm through paying for the past, Roger. I made up my mind. The past is over and the payments are, too. I've had it with Kim. No more.
Welcome to SoapNetic, the first and only new broadband service that lets you feed your soap craving on your time.
Click any button and it's on.
SoapNetic gives you clips from all your favorite soaps.
Plus exclusives, premieres, originals, specials, and interviews, stars, classics. SoapNetic, you're in control.
Get in control with SoapNetic, the all-new way to feed your soap craving.
SoapNetic must watch now.
To find out how to get SoapNetic, log on to soapnetic.com today.
Happily ever after.
Hope is the only woman I've ever loved, and I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with her.
Don't think so.
Will you kindly take these handcuffs off me so that I can go get married? We are not gonna let Philip take your little girl away.
In Salem. Love isn't always a fairy tale.
I'm never, ever giving up on you.
Days of Our Lives, weeknights at 11 on SoapNet.
How do you say so long to a period that's too long? Low estrogen 24, low estrogen birth control pill. Short periods, on average, last less than 3 days.
There are serious risks with the pill, including blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Smoking increases risks, especially if you're over 35. If you've had any of these conditions, certain cancers, or if you could be pregnant, you shouldn't take the pill. The pill doesn't protect against HIV or STDs. Call your healthcare provider and ask for the pill with a short period, low estrogen 24, and visit shortperiod.com.
If time after time you torture your hair, in 2 years, the damage can really add up. Color, styling, drying, brushing and combing. New Pantene Time Renewal undoes the damage. The multi-provitamin formula undoes up to 2 years of damage in just 1 month, restoring shine and smoothness. Undo the damage with new Time Renewal from Pantene Pro-V Restoratives. Check out timerenewal.com to calculate your own damage and request a free sample.
If you have osteoarthritis knee pain, here's some comforting news. You don't have to let OA knee pain control your life. Synvisc is an FDA-approved joint fluid treatment that may give you up to 6 months of OA knee pain relief without surgery. It's not a pill, and it's been used in more than 2 million knees in the U.S. In knees with osteoarthritis, the natural fluid in the knee can break down. Synvisc replaces this diseased knee fluid. To learn more, call 1-888-514-2229. Synvisc delivers great pain relief, which may improve your mobility. Synvisc may not work for everyone. Before beginning treatment, tell your doctor if you're allergic to products from birds, such as feathers, eggs, or poultry, or if your leg is swollen or infected. The most common side effects are temporary pain, swelling, and/or fluid buildup around the knee. Synvisc has not been tested in children, pregnant women, or women who are nursing. To learn more, call 1-888-514-2229 or go online today.
I want to tell you my news. No, it's not as earth-shattering as what's on the front page, but it's important to me, and it's making me pretty happy.
Well, it must be pretty good news if these are the fringe benefits. I feel like king in the morning. I haven't even had to do anything. Yet. Let me guess. You sent in 3 box tops to a cereal contest, and you won the grand prize.
No, I didn't win anything.
Huh?
Exactly, but I'm going to have the opportunity to win something special if I work hard, and I'm going to work hard because it's something I really want.
And maybe you better just come out with it and tell me what it is.
I've applied to the police academy, and I've been accepted as a candidate.
You're putting me on.
No, I haven't. I'm to start training right away, and I'm so excited. Here, take this. Well, I didn't expect you to shout hooray, but I didn't expect this either.
Oh, yeah? What did you expect? What'd you expect? Don't you get around down there and tell me? Talk to me?
I don't want to fight about this, Joe.
Oh, you don't want to fight about it? Isn't that sweet? You make a decision like this, a decision that affects both of our lives, and you don't even discuss it with me.
I did discuss it with you.
When?
I tried weeks ago. I told you I was thinking of going into the police force, that I felt I had a knack for investigating, and you told me you thought I'd look rotten in navy blue, you remember?
Yeah, you mentioned that you were thinking about it for some vague time in the future. That's hardly the same thing as discussing it. Oh, I can't believe that you didn't actually tell me that you were making this application.
Well, I couldn't talk about it. What if I hadn't been accepted? I would have felt terrible telling you I'd been rejected. I have felt so useless around here, hanging around Ryan's, hanging around the gallery. I have energies and interests I need to use.
All right, then use them. Who's stopping you? You're an intelligent, vibrant person. Nobody's asking you to just hang around. I have never thought of you as a decorative object. I want to see you fulfill yourself. But of all the careers that are now opening up to women, why did you have to pick the one that is the most dangerous?
I felt so proud to be accepted. I felt triumphant, and you are trying to ruin that feeling.
Oh, what do you expect me to act like, huh? Am I supposed to be thrilled and delighted that my wife wants to put on a shield and subject herself to a target to every psychopath that wants to take a shot at her? Huh? I mean, it's dangerous enough out there without you putting on a uniform and looking for it.
Someone has to put on a uniform. Yes, it's dangerous, but that's why we get training. So we learn how to deal with the danger. I want that challenge. It is a challenge.
This isn't something I've just jumped into, Joe. I've thought about it for a long time
Yeah, you've
now.
thought about it ever since you found out that Finelli was in trouble and you couldn't help him. That's it, isn't it? Right? That's what it is. It's your fixation with Finelli that makes you want to be a cop. Don't you understand how I feel? I'm scared for you. I don't want to see you get hurt. I know what it's like out there. The other night, someone took a shot at me. How did you feel when I came home and you found out the danger I've been in? What makes you think that you're any stronger, any braver, any less vulnerable than I am? I don't want to see you get hurt. I don't want to lose you. I couldn't bear that.
I've had it with making excuses for Kim's behavior. I have blamed it on everything from her pregnancy to her youth to her head injury, and I am tired of being her doormat. Step all over Mama. She'll cry out, ouch, but eventually she'll fork over the money. Well, no way.
I'd like to see the guilt trip stop, too.
You know how horrible it is to realize that your child is so disturbed that she would actually think of selling her own baby.
It is horrible. But the key word here, Ray, is disturbed. These aren't the thoughts of a rational person. We can't solve all of Kimberly's problems out here on the terrace in a couple of minutes. Besides, our coffee's getting cold.
I'm sorry. What a bad hostess I am. Come on. Invite you over for breakfast and feed you nothing but a lot of complaints and problems.
Well, complaints and problems, what I get for lunch at the hospital. Besides, anyone who just served croissant and English marmalade couldn't possibly think of herself as a terrible hostess.
Well, thank Audrey for that. I had nothing to do with it. No, I never expected Kim to get down on her hands and knees and grovel and kiss the hem of my skirt, but this vengeful, stupid attitude is more than I can take. Like, I know she resents the past. I know I neglected her. I know I deprived her of a mother and father, and she's got a right to resent that, but what does she want from me? I have turned myself inside out since to make it up to her. When I thought that she had shot and killed Michael, I stood by her. I was ready to assume the blame for it.
And I thought that was a mistake.
Well, mistake or not, I did it. Willingly, instinctively, to protect her. And now, all I really want is for her to be well and bring a healthy baby into the world. Roger, I want to give to her. But she just keeps twisting all my giving around. It's like everything I give to her is payment for some kind of debt that she is not going to allow me to repay. And then this. Put a price on your own baby, a baby that isn't even born yet? Do you realize that she threatened to make me bid against Seneca for it? Whichever one of us came up with a higher price would get the baby?
I'm afraid it wasn't a threat, Ray. She asked Seneca for the money.
How do you know?
I was with him when she called.
Well, where was she?
I don't know. She didn't say. She hung up.
What did Seneca say?
What you'd expect. It's preposterous, and that's probably why she hung up.
It's a lot more than preposterous. It's obscene and grasping and conniving, and I'm not going to have any more of it.
Ray,
no
believe
more.
me, I am as appalled as you are.
Well, appalling's the right word.
Please, let me finish. What I started to say was I think that this is a lot of talk on Kim's part. She's running scared. She's a child who's been through some terrible emotional crises, one right after another, and she's behaving like the child that she is.
Like a spoiled child.
The baby isn't